I got your juicy entertainment news for Tuesday. Kim Kardashian is being sued by 7 members of her maintenance and cleaning staff over claims that she allegedly did not pay them fair wages or provide meal breaks. However, representatives for Kim K's state say that the vendor is actually to blame for the shortchanging of her employees. Now, the staffers who worked at her mansion in Hidden Hills say that they were told upon being hired that they were full-time employees. Yet, they were treated as independent contractors and they missed out on a whole bunch of benefits. They claimed that they were denied meal breaks and they did not have expenses covered, plus they were not paid proper wages. Now, a representative for Kim says that she hired the staffers through a vendor for maintenance and cleaning services and that they're the ones to blame for stiffing the employees. One staffer even claims that he was fired after inquiring about his rights and those of his son, who also worked at the home. His son was 16 years of age at the time and worked more than the maximum number of hours that is allowed for a minor under California law. Akon was the victim of a carjacking early this morning when someone drove off in his white Range Rover while he was pumping gas. He was on the passenger side pumping the gas. The guy jumped in the car and drove off. It's not funny, but the police say, it only takes 1 second for someone to jump in your vehicle and take off. Yep, that's what happened. And it's a common occurrence, so much so that the Atlanta council members have recently proposed legislation that would mandate all service stations in the city to mount 24-hour cameras on their fuel pumps. And car thefts, as well as other serious felonies, including homicides, have been on the rise in Atlanta in recent months. JayZ is making headlines. His marijuana business is gearing up. Are you ready? To produce 900,000 pounds of cannabis in a huge deal that was just signed. JayZ is gearing up to become an owner of California's largest cannabis producer after a series of multi-million-dollar transactions. His company, the parent company, which owns his Monogram cannabis brand, made $67 million worth of transactions, including $50 million to acquire Mercer Park Brand Acquisition Corporation, which is about to merge with Glass House Group in a deal worth $567 million. Now, after the merger, the parent company will finalize a 10-year deal with Glass House, which will produce nearly 500,000 pounds of cannabis biomass. And in addition, the two companies are finalizing a 6-year, $25 million retail partnership agreement that will allow the parent company's products to be sold at all Glass House locations. So you know what this means? JayZ is really going to be bouncing. The parent company is also snapping up some prime, pristine real estate from cannabis-based farmers. They purchased 4 acres of licensed high-quality outdoor cultivation. That's what they're calling it, from experienced cannabis farmers that are affiliated with a company called Mosaic AG. And JayZ's company paid $17 million in a combination of cash and common shares of the parent company and advanced the farmers $6 million in cash. So obviously they know they're going to be making some serious dough from that. Speaking of JayZ, LeBron James is getting ready for a new season of his talk show, The Shop, on HBO. It returns on the 28th with special guest JayZ. And he rarely does press, but obviously with all these big things that are happening and his numerous business deals, he's been making the rounds recently. He'll be joining LeBron and Maverick Carter along with Bad Bunny. They're going to be discussing all kinds of cool stuff. And last year, The Shop on HBO featured a few legendary guests like the late Chadwick Boseman, as well as Barack Obama and Travis Scott, Meek Mill, Drake, Roddy Ricch, 2 Chainz, Nas, and much, much more. The new episode of The Shop debuts on HBO Max May 28th at 9:30 p.m. And that's your juicy entertainment news. Lock it in again tomorrow for more of the juice right here on the all-new Kiss 96.